Hello, and welcome to this time to both learn about and to experience some spiritual practices that can be so life-giving and have been to so many through the ages, especially in times of struggle and tension and when anxiety just seems to be floating in the air around us. It is important for us to be more intentional about matters of faith. So over the next few weeks, each Monday and Friday in this series, we're going to introduce a new spiritual practice and then give you some time to experience it. This series comes out of an event in December called Held Together. It was led by Pastor Michelle, by Jen Moix, by Gemma Elms, and their teachings in that event were recorded and are now offered in this series. Some of the spiritual practices include centering prayer, Observio Divina, where music is used to help connect us to God, Visio Divina, where visual arts are used in this same way, journaling, the labyrinth, and some others. Our prayer for this series is that you will truly be given time to find grace and guidance during these challenging times. Many blessings.
Well, our spiritual practice tonight that we're going to work on, can y'all hear me okay? Is actually, some people are familiar with it, a lot of us are not. But it is called Observio Divina. And the information that I got, thank you, Gemma, is through the Society of St. John the Evangelist, SSJE. And it's by Brother Curtis Almquist. Am I saying that right? Does that? I don't know. So this may be something that y'all already do and don't even think about it or may not realize it. But I'm just going to read you an excerpt right here. It says, "No one thing is God, no one person is God, not a flower or a leaf, nor a mountain or an ocean, nor an animal or bird. God is God, beyond our ability to capture in any one element of creation. But in every creature, we find traces of the Creator. The experience is absolutely amazing." So the suggestion is, at some point today, tomorrow, the next few days, stop, gaze at something that God has created. Take in its shape, its form, its color, its movement, its intricacies. It could be one of these, he says, one of these elephantine sycamore trees along the drive from the monastery, a single bud on an autumnal flower, an animal or bird, a shapely fruit or flowing water. Whatever it is, gaze at something long enough until you can see through it to its source. God, so majestic and infinitely creative, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. Miraculously generous to share these traces of God's glory with us. Stop and gaze, and you will experience three things. Contentment. What you take in will be enough. Not a craving for something else, but a gratitude for what is. That's contentment. Wonder. Such majesty and magnificence we experience in God if we will only be attentive. Life is wonderful, wonderful. Not just wonderful, but wonderful. Delight, which is enjoying something so deeply that we are converted to joy, delighting in the creation. Have y'all ever stopped to just, you see something out there in nature, whether it's like a little squirrel running across the path, a sunset or sunrise that just takes your breath away, and you go back to what it is that brings you that sense of contentment, that wonder and that delight. That's what I want us to think about. When we're going to have this little time, I want you to find something that brings you these things, whether it's something new or something that you have felt that has brought you that in the past. One thing that we're going to try to aim for with this is to find the beauty of creation in each other too, and other people. For each person we meet today, look into the heart, look into their heart to see Christ, God, and the Spirit within them. So we're looking to find the Creator in all creation, praise and give thanks for this creation. So it kind of extends on not just what you see out and about, the little things in day-to-day life. One thing I thought about when I was driving over here, when you've got little kids, and my kids are grown now, they're 20 and 22, but one thing I remember when I would put them to bed and then go check on them is I would see their faces, and they just look so peaceful and so angelic. And I thought, that is a gift from God right there, because that it kind of takes that revitalization of that grace, that right there, that kind of brings you back to, okay, we can make it through another day, and I know y'all probably all experienced that with your kids, but just little things like that, seeing the beauty in God's creation in so many things, everything, just working on it and spending that time doing it. So I didn't bring a picture. I wanted us to kind of visualize, or if you have something you want to pull up on your phone that brings you to that, if you can look at it or think about it, spend some time finding that link back to God and the spiritual, that Creator within it.